Hey YouTube, I'm Nate and welcome back to my channel. It is the end of my work week. It's been a long week. I've recently came to a realization that I'm gonna tell you guys about it. My weight is a problem. In case anybody didn't already notice, I'm a pretty big dude. I mean, I got myself the gut. What can I say? I like my food. I'm a good cook. And it hit me. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it hit me 10 years ago that my weight's a problem. But it's just in the last month, maybe two, where I've really started to realize just how big of a problem the weight is. For anybody who doesn't already know, I own a little bit of property out in rural West Virginia, and it's not a ton. It's only an acre and a half, so it's not like I'm, sitting on 200 acres with a farm. But on my little bit of space, I have started doing some minor agricultural activities, essentially. And it takes a lot out of me, honestly. I'm exhausted at the end of the week. And not only am I exhausted, like, if I gotta go feed my chickens, water them multiple times, if I have to do any kind of heavy lifting. Like, I've got decent strength, but I just don't have that endurance. All that extra weight on the body, it slows you down, it tires you out, and it just doesn't look good. So, I got on the scale yesterday, and it said 331. I was like, oh, geez. Like, I thought I'd lost weight. I thought I was down to 310. Like, I thought I was losing just by cutting some of the crap out of my diet, and I wasn't. That really upset me. I'm still kind of upset over seeing it. So the fiance and I, you guys will meet her eventually, we signed up for the gym last week, and my thought was I'd just get a little bit of strength built up. When I enrolled, I was like, help me get back in shape. And then, like, I just woke up, like, mentally I woke up when I saw that scale. Like, I had worked pretty hard getting down under 330 just a couple months ago. And I did that really just by cutting back on food. Like, my appetite just stopped being crazy. And that was disappointing to see. So I was like, screw it, I'm going back to the gym. I've been twice this week. So trip one was between the soul-shattering realization that I've, had a weight problem for far too long. I'm in my 30s now. Like, I've eaten the prime of my life away, and I don't want to be 40 and overweight. Especially considering, like, after about your 40s, like, the amount of people who make it to the next decade obese, and I'm not basing this off of any, like, scientific data, it's just by empirical observations, but the bigger you are, less likely you are to see 70s or 80s, and that's really not a risk I want to take. Swear my eyes itchy. My fiance and I, I want a kid. And so, I don't want to be that fat dad who never has the time or energy to spend time with his kids. I mean, heck, my own dad, who was never, weight challenged, never struggled with his weight, he was always tired after his work weeks, and he drove a truck. I work from home, so when and if I have kids, I want to be able to spend time with them. That, and as I get more and more into what I'm doing, from an agricultural standpoint, it's going to start bringing in more money, and I could realistically 10 years from now be in an okay place financially to sell the house I'm in and, buy my 40, 50 acres that I want and build, my forever home on. But the first step of that is to deal with my weight. The first step, there's two first steps. I'll call them step 1A and step 1B, is to admit I'm fat and it's not okay. I've noticed how society has really started to promote body positivity, and I definitely support that. There are people with body image issues that, you know, they need the encouragement. They need that special touch that says your body's different, but you're still beautiful. But I feel like we've taken it too far, and for the sake of not offending anybody near us, around us, we've said to people who have unhealthy eating habits, you're beautiful. And people could be beautiful as people, but being overweight it's not fun. It's expensive. Like, not only that, it's getting kind of embarrassing. My stomach's gotten to the point where it's starting to really hang over my belt, and that's, for me, my weight, I'm not gonna lie, it's more ego thing. When I was in my teens, I was a sexy beast. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was very pretty in my teens, and you know, I got okay with not looking like that, you know, in shape, built up, things like that. I got okay with that. And now that I'm getting older and got a little bit of salt in the beard, I'm like, I want to be a fit, sexy, middle-aged guy. So, time to start the journey. Just to be clear, this channel, this blog, this is not a weight loss vlog. I'm going to be talking weight loss because it's me, but don't think I'm going to be sitting here like logging every single meal, putting up tons of workout footage. Like, that's just not me. Although I have an Instagram, I'll put the link to that below. There will be plenty of gym selfies on there because even at my weight, I like to show off. I like to talk about the things I'm good at, the things I like, and maybe it's not narcissistic, but it's definitely a little bit egotistical. So I'm gonna be sharing a lot of my progress over the course of the next few months. I'm excited though. The last time I went to the gym, no. The last time I was serious about being in the gym, it was almost 10 years ago. Man, I loved it. Like, it was exhausting. Like, every night I'd get home from the gym, because I was going five days a week. I'd get home from the gym and I would just die. Like, I'd eat a meal. You know, you're really not supposed to eat before bed, but it worked for me. I got down from almost 300 pounds at the time to like 250. And I did that relatively quick. It only took maybe 3 months of just moderate dieting and, you know, some pretty good weight training. And for me, weight training is very important. I'm not a cardio guy. I blew my knees in high school. And I'd love to sit here and tell you guys it was me scoring like a game-winning touchdown. No, it was me just being a jackass teenager and doing unsafe things during wrestling practice. So, and then I ended up playing football after that with 2 bad knees. Like, what the fuck is my problem? My whole life, you guys learn. But to get back on topic, I blew both my knees. Not blew, severely damaged. I know my right knee's jacked. Even my doctor's like, dude, you need to deal with that. My right knee, I think it's just my weight. But because I've messed up my joints, high impact things like cardio, specifically running, just really doesn't work for me anymore. So I'll still do my cardio on like the elliptical, a bicycle. I can run, just not a lot, especially at this weight. When I get back down to the 250s, that's where I'll be light enough to where the muscle mass and my knees will be able to support some higher impact. But until then, I have to, you know, really hit it hard with just weight training. And weight training for me, it's fun, it's addicting. Like, I know it's basically a meme at this point, but "it hurts so good" is such a true statement. Like, you get to that failure rep on a weight set and you just feel that, like, it's one of the most painful experiences I think I can think of that isn't, like, at the excruciating level. Like, it sucks. You hit that failure rep and your arms, your legs, whatever, just gives out. And after you've had a chance, if you haven't dropped any barbells on your chest or neck, get a chance to catch your breath and be like, wow, that's pretty awesome. So, I think I'll go ahead, bring this one to an end. I was gonna cut grass, but it's like 8:30 at night where I'm at. Gotta love the East Coast. And so, yeah, grass cutting's not gonna happen tonight. I'm really hoping, really hoping that it doesn't rain tomorrow like the forecast says. Because I've got some pretty quick growing grass, and it's like prime grass growing season. I'm not looking forward to what kind of a job that's going to be, because I only get 2 days a week off from work as it is, and if I can't get my outdoor chores done on my days off, it can't always get done. And I've seen, like, my grass can get pretty tall if I go more than a week without cutting it, and for a good mower that wouldn't matter. Like, I could probably go 3 weeks and cut my grass just fine. Well, I got a 25-year-old mower that's barely held together with spit shine and duct tape. So I don't want to risk overstressing it and having it explode while my nuts are in the firing line. So if you're still here, hit the like button, hit subscribe, say "go fatty" in my comments. I won't delete them, I swear it. And I'll catch you guys later.